Hi Year 13. So the last time I did one of these films for you, it was probably about 6 months ago, and you were Year 12. So today I've just recording a very short video assembly. Those of you who are applying through UCAS, it's really for you. And I just want to talk to you about firming, insurance, how UCAS track is working, and just get you up to speed really. So, first of all, UCAS extended their deadline to the 29th of January. I was very happy about that. And those of you who didn't get them sent off before Christmas, we're gradually getting through all of those, and I'm hoping that all the MV ones will be sent off by that deadline. So thank you to those of you who have worked hard to get things sorted since Christmas. So, for those of you who are already well underway with UCAS Track, you may have started to get some emails directly through from universities saying, firmers now, accommodation's going to open soon, you need to be selecting your university, etc, etc. So, in normal circumstances, it would not be any pressure for you to start firming which university is going to be your first choice and which will be your backup plan, known as your insurance. There'd be no pressure to do that normally, really, until sort of by Easter. You certainly don't start doing any firming or insurance until you have had all of your options through. But what I can see this year is a bit of a trend that the universities are starting to say that they're opening their accommodation early. So if you are somebody who's had all 5 offers through and you know exactly which university you want to firm, then you just need to drop me an email if you are keen to do that, and I know a few people have. Otherwise, just hold fire. The only reason to firm at this point is if you were being put under pressure by the university that you really want to go to start booking your accommodation. Okay, so hold fire on firming. Hopefully you will realise that your firm choice should be the one where you really like the course, you really like the location, and it is realistic that it was the grades you were working towards. You should know that you then have to choose your insurance, which is the one that should have lower grades, that you are just as happy with the location, just as happy with the course, so that if you did end up going there, and about 30% of MV students usually end up at their insurance choice, and if you did end up going there, then you would be just as happy. Okay, so any questions about firming or insuring, then just drop me an email. Secondly, I haven't really ever spoken to you in much detail about what adjustment or clearing really entails, and it might be different this year, but this would be the time of year when I'd normally talk about it. So clearing and adjustment happens when on the results day, whenever that might be, a list of universities are up on the UCAS website who have spaces. Now clearing is if you didn't get the grades that you needed for your firm or your insurance, you will automatically be put into a clearing list and you can start looking at those unis who have got spaces, and I would help you with that on results day. Now adjustment is if you actually end up with better grades than you were expecting and you now don't want your firm or insurance and think there might be a higher graded uni out there for you. And that is exactly the same process. They're on a list, an adjustment list, and again, we would help you with that. So I just wanted you to be aware that all happens on results day, and that whatever you firm or insure, unless you firm with unconditional criteria, okay, so you do need to be aware to email me if that's what you're planning on doing, but unless it's unconditional, you're not signing yourself up to anything if it's a conditional offer. Okay, and then the last thing I wanted to talk to you about today is student finance. That is going to open up in February, and an email is going to go out to your parents this week with a student finance presentation that Leicester Uni have put together. I would like you to watch that with your parents. It is a parent and child activity doing student finance, because you will put in all your information, but then it needs income details from your parents. Their P60 information has to go in. There are some tricky things to get your head round, so I wouldn't suggest doing your student finance application without having watched the Leicester Uni presentation that I'm going to ping out, and I'll send out that link to you as well. Okay, I think that's all for now. I hope this all is making sense to you. I hope you are all okay. Miss Johnson and I miss you greatly. We're in the building, it's very empty. So do take care, keep in touch with me, anything UCAS wise, and I'm going to be putting out an assembly for those of you not going to university next week. Okay, take care, bye-bye.